morning. How y'all doing out there this morning? I hope everybody had a good weekend. I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend off. I know I did. I had a few days off last week, so it was really good. So anyway, I know it's early Sunday morning. I just wanted to bring you a live video. I'm Bob Telling right now. I just left my house in Georgia. Anyway, I'm headed up here to Dalton, Georgia to pick up my trainee, Trey. It's going to be his second week out. We're going to be out probably for a couple of weeks this time. This time we're staying out a little longer. Last time we went to Utah and back. I got a load I'm picking up, delivering. It's Sunday morning. We're going to be in Colorado Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. That's our delivery time. So I'm going to pick him up, and then we're headed off to Colorado. I don't know where we're going after that, but anyway, I had a great weekend. This is Ride Along with a Trucker. It's Sunday morning, November 6th. Hope everybody's doing good this morning. Hope everybody had a great weekend. Like I said, had a good weekend. I watched the Tennessee-Georgia game yesterday. It's pretty good. A little conflicted there because I'm from Georgia, so I should cheer for the Georgia Bulldogs because I'm from Georgia. However, my in-laws, they're big Georgia Tech fans. They don't like the Dogs. But anyway, I have to cheer for my home team. That's where I'm from, in Georgia, so regardless, I'm always going to cheer for the home team. So, way to go, Dogs. Roof, roof, roof. Anyways, so this is a stoves and stuff, taking it out to Colorado is pretty cool. I appreciate all my subscribers, all y'all that have joined. We're doing really good. We're over 800 subscribers now in 2 months. I'm very proud of that. I thank y'all for following me. Like I said, the channel is really just to bring awareness to truck drivers and what trucking life's all about and what we go through. We go through a lot out here, drivers. There's a lot you don't know when you get out of CDL school. Not everybody is meant to be a trucker. I mean, it's hard. Like, you know, it's Sunday morning. I had to get up and leave my wife this morning and leave my son at home and leave to go out on the road knowing I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks. So it's not an easy thing to do when you have to leave your family behind and you have to go out here and hit the road. I really enjoyed spending time with them this weekend. It's been really good. I was home for about 4 days. I was on Wednesday morning. I slept most of Wednesday. I was tired, but it was on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It was on 4 days. So that was pretty good. Like I said, I'm going to be going out this time probably a little over 2 weeks. I'm going to try to stay gone until almost Thanksgiving, so that way I can get some more time off then. So anyways, leave me a comment and let me know what y'all did over the weekend, and let me know if y'all enjoying this channel, if you still like these live ride-alongs. I started doing them a couple weeks ago, and I picked up a little traction. I know it's Sunday mornings, ain't a lot of people watching it live right now, but y'all will go back and watch it later. When y'all do, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Let's try to get this thing over 1,000 subscribers. My goal is to get this thing over 1,000 subscribers soon. I'm at 800 in November. Let's get 1,000 subscribers before Thanksgiving. There's no reason we can't knock that out. So if you're just joining me live, I'm on 75 northbound, and I'm in Georgia, my hometown. I'm headed up to Dalton, Georgia to pick up my trainee, Trey, and we're going to head to Colorado this morning. So it's going to be his second week out. He's doing really great. Other day he busted out like 600 miles by himself, so I'm really proud of him. Really proud of what he's doing. So if you get some value, hit that like button. Make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know that you enjoy these ride-alongs. And if you have any other videos that you want to see in the future, make sure that you let me know. Let me know in the comments any ideas you want to see. I'll be glad to do it. I've got, like I said, I have a trainee with me this week, so I can do a little bit more different videos. I just put out a real important video, I think. If you haven't checked it out, actually it wasn't a video, it was just a short, but it's about if your steer tire blows. You know, a lot of people may not know this. I don't know if they teach in CDL school, but if your steer tire blows while you're driving, when I say steer tire, that's your front tire. Let's say the right tire blows. It's automatically going to start pulling to the right. Your first instinct is going to want to hit the brakes and jerk it back to the left. Do not do that. You got to fight the wheel, fight the dark force now. Don't do it. If you hit those brakes and you turn it, you can flip yourself real easy. What you want to do is you want to have both hands on the steering wheel. Don't hit the brakes, but hit the gas. So when it blows, if you accelerate, what that does is, you know, there's a law. When there's a force pulling it somewhere, it's going to stay in that direction unless another force is acting upon it. So it's going to shoot off to the right, but when you give it gas, that's going to get enough power to straighten back up, and then you can gradually slow down and pull off to the safe side. Had a steer tire blow me one time, and I heard an old man tell me about this, and it saved my life. because I'm telling you, it started going to the right, and I remembered, hey, don't hit the brakes. And I was like, hit the fuel, really? I thought to myself, I was like, well, shit, I'm gonna try it. I hit the fuel and it straightened right back up right before I went off that road. And I'm telling you, drivers, that's the way to do it. So I don't know what made me think about that the other day, but I did. So I hope y'all got some value out of that. If you do, make sure you leave me a comment. Let me know that you got some value from that. And I hope you're never in that situation. If you're doing your pre-trips, you're checking everything out, you shouldn't have to get in a situation where your steer tire blows. You should know that your tire's good. You should know that, you know, it's, if you're doing your pre-trip, that make sure you're checking those steer tires. A lot of people can flip and die on those steer, you know, if the tire blows. So make sure you do that. Again, this is Trucking Life with Sean, baby. Northbound and down, headed to Colorado. May hopefully come out and see some snow. Would that be cool? I got a question. Somebody says, what are those tire treads I see along the road? I think they are from retread. So they can't be from the tire. No, those are retread tires, mainly from trailers that you see. When a trailer tire blows, or even another tractor tire blows, those retreads come off, and you'll see them on the road. They call them gators. That's what they call them. So anyway, you'll see those things fly off. When you do, try to avoid those damn things. They will tear up some shit easy, especially if you're in a four-wheeler. But yeah, so yeah, if you see those on the road, that's what that is. Let's go over what happens. I know I just went over what happens if a steer tire blows. Let's go over what happens if a trailer tire blows. Will you feel it? I had a question today. Will you know it? You should feel a vibration, but remember you have another tire right next to that, right? So that tire right next to that's going to take some of that pressure off it, so you may not really feel it. But if you're looking in your mirrors 4 times a minute like you're supposed to be doing, drivers, you'll see stuff flying out. You'll see little pieces of rubber like you're talking about there. What's that? Bob, yeah, Bob Dobbs. I see your message there. I'm driving, so I had to look over at the screen so I can see it. But I have you up on my phone holder here so I can see it. I just don't have a big tablet, so it's hard for me to see. But so when you're driving and a tire blows, it's not like a steer. You may not feel it. You might not even know it. But if you're watching your mirrors, that tread's going to fly up and it's going to ding, 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 and you'll see it flying everywhere. What you want to do is you don't want to pull over right there immediately. Go to the next spot that you can check and make sure that both tires didn't blow on the back, you know, on your tires or whatever. Make sure that you know that it didn't just blow both of them. If you got one carrying it, you could probably just make it to the next spot. I generally make it to the next tire change spot instead of just sitting out there on the side of the road. You can't go far. You can go, they say 30 to 50 miles as long as the other tire there is good. And that's not on a steer tire. I'm talking about one of your back trailer tires right there. So, yeah, just pay attention to that, drivers. Pay attention to your mirrors. Pay attention to different vibrations. When you get out, kick those tires and check them out and make sure. But your steer tires, that's the most dangerous. A steer tire can definitely cause a wreck when it blows. If it blows and you're going to the right, hit the accelerator and go forward. Like I said, your instinct's going to want to hit the brakes, jerk it back to the left. That's going to cause you to flip, so you don't want to do that. Hit the fuel and accelerate. Another thing you want to do is whenever you get your tires changed, you want to stop 100 miles later and have them retorque it, because you do not want one of those rims to fly off. I was reading the other day about a driver had a rim fall off, and when it did, it flew off and it went through a car. And I don't know if it killed that person or not, but you want to make sure you're checking. That's why they tell you in these pre-trips, when you're in school, and they say, check all the lug nuts, make sure they're nothing loose in or anything like that. It's important, drivers, that you do that. Make sure that your wheels ain't coming loose. So when you have a flat tire, and it's going to happen, make sure when you get a change, after 100 miles, you get a retort. Also, when you're doing your pre-trip. But anyway, if you're just joining me, I'm 75 northbound. It's Sunday morning, just to come off a 4-day break. And I'm on my way to Dalton, Georgia to pick up my trainee. He's fresh out of school. I'd say he's fresh. He did a week. Last week was his first week, so. Yeah, I appreciate that, Bob Dobbs. I see here it says your channel's growing at a good rate. I'm hoping it does. Like I said, I just started 2 months ago. We're at 800 subscribers. And it's because of you guys. It's because y'all check in, y'all watch, y'all hit the like button, y'all leave comments, all that stuff. Every time you leave a comment like you just did, Bob, it helps with the algorithm. So my goal out there is to save the world. No, try to make these roads much safer, because there's a lot of drivers I see, and it's so unfortunate that these drivers are coming out of school, they're going to work for truck drivers, and they're just putting them on the road. I mean, they're just putting them on the road without hardly no training, or they'll put them out there and make them kind of run teams with somebody. That's not the way to train drivers. Drivers, when you come out of school, and it's not up to you, I get it. If you go to work for a company, you got to do your due diligence. But when you go to work for a company, some of these big carriers, man, they don't really train you like they should. So that's why I created this channel, so I can actually get tips and stuff out there that will help truck drivers. I see a lot of drivers doing silly stuff, man. I see drivers parking in the fuel line to go take showers. That's the way to get your butt kicked, man. These truck drivers get bad if you park out there like that. I see drivers parking on the interstate just to pull over and go to sleep. That's how you get killed. So drivers, please, please, please do what's right and use common sense. You know, use common sense out here. When you get with your trainer, ask as many questions you can. Don't just ride along. Ask questions. Interact with them. And if the trainer's not giving you what you need to get, then ask for another trainer. You know, go and say, look, this I can't learn off this guy. You know, some trainers will make you just drive while they sleep. I don't like doing that. Sometimes I do get in the back after a few weeks, and if I trust my trainee and let them do their thing, I'm still paying attention, you know what I'm saying? But try to pay attention to what they're doing. But it gives them a little freedom to drive. But also, like I said, drivers, just take your time. Your first year is going to be the most difficult one out here. So when you get out here, pay attention to what you're doing. Go slower than normal. I don't care. I ain't saying go 45 on the interstate. I always got somebody going to give me some pushback. Some idiot's going to say, well, you can't drive slow on the interstate. I know that, drivers. I know that. I'm saying slow it down. When you think you're going too fast, when it's raining, slow it back a notch. You don't have to ride people's bumpers. I see these experienced drivers, or what you want to call them. They'll be right on these people's butts. They'll be right on just riding them. Don't do that, drivers. There's no need to be on those people's asses. Because what happens when they slam on their brakes, you're going to hit them. You got to be able to give a distance. What is it, the 5 or the 6 second rule? I think that's what it's called, the 5 second rule. What's up there, buddy? I see Derek in the house. Appreciate you, Derek, checking in. Derek Alderman. Thank you for checking in this morning. Appreciate it. Yeah, so don't ride these people's asses. When you're driving, don't be getting on their asses. There's no sense in that shit, man. I see that all the time. These drivers think they're just experienced. They're going to get on these four wheels and just ride them. Man, don't be doing that crap. It's not worth it, drivers. You know what? If you drive, when I say the 5 second rule or 6 second rule, when you see something, let's say you pass the sign, that car in front of you passes the sign. Count 6 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, 5, 6 seconds, that's how far you want to be behind it. If that car passes that sign and it takes you 2 seconds to get that sign, you're way too close. Back off a little bit, drivers. Back off a little bit. I'm telling you, driving 2 miles an hour faster, when you drive 10 hours, that ain't even 20 miles. I'm telling you, that ain't going to be nothing. You're going to get there. Slow and steady wins the race. Now, I ain't saying go out here and go 35 miles an hour. I told you all that. Don't be doing that. That's ridiculous. But I do appreciate y'all joining my channel. I do want to say, I want to shout out to all my subscribers. I just hit over 800. I know a lot of these other channels got 10,000, 100,000 subscribers. And I get it. I'm a small channel, but I've only been doing it for 2 months. And it's because of all you guys. Y'all are all subscribing. You're hitting the like button. You're leaving me comments. And I appreciate it. I appreciate all y'all watching, doing the thing. You know what I mean? I'm about to get off here at this Dalton exit up here. There's a 19 actually bought out Pilot. Yeah, so it used to be a Pilot, but it's a 19 now, the 328. I'm going to pull off there. That's my exit to go over to pick up my trainee. I'm going to go there and give me a little bit of breakfast each time on. I appreciate y'all joining this morning. Thank you for watching. I'm going to come out with a lot of videos today. Hey, I got a video out. I don't know if you've seen it or not. It's about this flashlight that I just got. It's a 12,000 Nebo flashlight. It's called Nebo 12K. That son of a gun has 12,000 lumens. 12,000 lumens. You know how big 12,000, how bright 12,000 lumens is? Dude, it's bright. If you check out my video, I got a video out. It says the brightest flashlight for truckers. I'm telling you, that thing goes by a C cord. You can charge it. It has no batteries. It'll light up a whole mountainside. So when I get out and use it on my truck, it brightens everything up. I have a link in that video. I don't have a link in this video, but if you go to the brightest light for truck drivers video, I have a link there that you can get on Amazon. It's not a cheap flashlight, but it's well worth it. It was about $111. My company helped me get it. It was the best flashlight I ever got. When my phone dies, I can actually charge my phone up to it, and it will actually work as a power bank. It's waterproof. It's great. I highly recommend that flashlight, so check out that video. Anyway, we're getting off this video right here to get something to eat. And yes, thank you, Bob, for watching today. Appreciate it, Derek, watching. I appreciate all y'all watching. Make sure y'all keep watching my video. Let's get it. I'll see y'all in a little while.